Hey everybody, how's it going? Ventus Arashi here today with the next chapter in my journey through Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage. Last time I ended up proceeding through the Forest of Thorns as Aqua. Aqua got some answers from the Phantom Terra. Xehanort tried taking control, Terra fought back, Aqua got plunged into the Realm of Darkness, and met up with Mickey. Because it's at this point in the Kingdom Hearts timeline that Mickey had left Disney Castle and was in search of the Keyblade that's on this side, the Kingdom Key D, otherwise known as the Kingdom Key Darkness. The Kingdom Key D, as far as we've seen, is probably the only Keyblade in the whole franchise that is of the Realm of Darkness. Most Keyblades are from the Realm of Light, and that includes Sora, Riku's, and all the other protagonists in the Kingdom Hearts series. But Mickey's is special because it's the only one of its kind that we have seen so far. And then the same thing goes with the Keyblade that Riku wielded in the first Kingdom Hearts, the one that was made of the 7 Princesses of Heart. So it turns out that Keyblades have 3 properties: light, darkness, and heart. So, that being said, so Aqua is teaming up with Mickey here. So objectives. I got a lot more objectives done. Still need to work on the flame cores. Test of strength, I need to get Aqua to level 70. That's going to take a hot minute. Icebreaker, that's going to be a bit. Frozen rail ride, that's going to be a bit. Fine finish. Wardrobe weaver, I got that. Starlit wish, that one is directly tied to this bugger. So top of the town, you have to go to the highest point in the castle town, and when you're looking at the Castle of Dreams from that highest point, look at the sky. Might take a few seconds, but a meteor shower will appear, and that's how you get Starlit Wish. So I've gotten a fair bit done, surprisingly. Queen of the Rink, I know, is going to be a royal pain in the rear, but, you know, whatever. So the next objective is work together with King Mickey, so I need to link with Mickey 5 times. And boy, oh boy, am I happy that I have him as my party member, because the journey so far has been a bit difficult, for lack of a better word. What the? Earth cores. So they have water cores, fire cores, earth cores. I forget, do they have air cores? Or wind cores? I don't think so, but...
Yep. Okay.
Alright, this should be the map. Yep.
Yep.
Explore every nook and cranny. Huh? Where are they? Oh. Hello. Ow. You know what? Freeze.
You're done. Enough. Farewell. Hang on. Yep.
Okay. Where did it come down this place for again? Oh, there's a chest. Mega Ether.
Yep.
Now, one thing I found interesting about this installment is that there is no report section.
You okay?
Thanks, Mick. Unlike the typical Kingdom Hearts formula, there is no report section. Like, if you look up here, the only thing that's close is the objectives, the story, and config. But that's it. There are no reports. So, realistically speaking, there's no possible way for you to keep track of all the treasures in this game. And that's kind of a bummer, kind of a downside, because then you won't know which ones you're missing, yada, yada, yada. But, you know what? It is what it is. I mean, no Kingdom Hearts game is absolutely perfect. In my honest opinion, Kingdom Hearts 2 was as close to perfection as you could get, but I digress. Anyway. Oh, hello, more Earth cores.
Yep. Strike. Strike. Enough. You're done.
So I think we have to let Mickey hit this guy first.
You're done. Enough.
Ow. Where's the flame core? Wow, I was hitting Cure as well. That sucks. Wow, that just undid all my progress.
Yep.
Really nice. Scrubs.
Yep.
So I need to link with King Mickey like 5 times.
Farewell.
Oh, that stuns you.
Enough.
You're only vulnerable from the front.
Yep. Yep.
So I need to take out the flame cores first.
Yep.
And that much should have been obvious, but still. I need to come down here, get that treasure chest that I lost because of the death.
Yep. 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 Gotcha. Farewell.
Zap.
Enough. Thunder. Heal. Yep. Yep.
Oh, come on. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Come on, get up.
Yep. 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 Strike. Strike. Yep. Yep. You're done.
Ow!
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Wow! I was trying to block. I thought the flame core was going to go for Mickey at first, but I guess not. Okay, here we go again. I really don't like the fact that you don't have abilities in this game. That just bugs me to no end.
Yep. Heal. Okay.
That is extremely problematic. The fact that you don't have second chance, once more, etc. So it basically forces you into a no damage run.
Yep.
Or not a no damage run, but a low damage run.
You're done. You're done. Yep. Enough. That's it. Go.
Jeez, Mick, where was that earlier? Mega Ether. Good. Aqua, jump. Jeez. Controls are not as responsive. Thank you. To run. I was supposed to heal Mickey too. Okay. Right. All right. Okay, not that one. Items. That's the one. Mega potion. You got those guys. There. All right. Really? Jeez. And just like that, my progress erased again. Lovely.
Yep. 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 That's it.
Okay, so I finally made it this time.
Yep.
There's some kind of... There's a chest. I knew I was missing one. I had to go back and do this again for the umpteenth time. But yeah.
Yep.
I hope there's a save point down here soon because... Yeah, one more mess up and... yeah, not fun.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Looks like it's the end of the road. Elixir. No items here.
Yep.
Okay, so that's just for decoration. Okay. Here we go. End of the line. And now that I've taken a second to gather my bearings, I am going to, let's see, objectives, customize. Shortcut 2, I should probably put a high potion. Mega potion, mega ether, elixir. Right there. And before I go,
Yep.
so that way I can refresh this area.
Yep.
That way it doesn't wipe out all my progress again.
Yep.
I am going to go back and teleport. Now the reason why I'm doing this is in the event of an untimely death, I can just come back with my new-ish setup.
Yep.
And not have to worry about a single thing. So I'll be right back. And here I am back on the beach. And I think this is going to be the series finale, honestly. Because this game is pretty short, I'm not going to lie. I mean, graphics are excellent and attention to detail is nice, but this, I guess, is the series finale, because up ahead, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, is the final boss. So, not a very expansive game, I will say, in the franchise, but still nice nonetheless, because if anything, this installment is a test, or was a test, to see what they could do with graphics, with the environment, with a cutscene to battle transitions, etc. And yeah, so here we go.
This is where I met those children.
So many worlds have been lost, and now they're trapped here in the dark. Wait, you know this place, Aqua?
Yes. I visited once, and I met two boys I considered passing the Keyblade on to.
Yep.
But because Terra had already given one of them the power, I didn't.
Aqua, what were the boys' names?
They were Sora and Riku.
Yep.
I see. We're getting warm.
Huh?
Well, it's Sora and Riku who've been helping me. We're trying to get that door shut for good.
Yep.
The same boys?
Aqua, if this is where my friends first got the Keyblade, it also must be where we'll find its counterpart. The Keyblade of Darkness has got to be here on the dark side of their world.
Yep.
We'll have to hurry. Come on!
Here we go. The final boss. The Demon Tide. Here, uh-oh. Aye. Okay. Saw that one coming. Here we go. Again. Aye. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun time. There we go. Come on, Mick.
Stay there. Okay.
Let's go. Go for phase 2. Oh, run, run, run! Lots of circles on the ground. Oi! Use the barrier spam. Got you! Woohoo! Whoa, man. Definitely an annoying fight, but that wasn't too bad of a final boss, especially on critical mode. Not bad.
Let's keep going.
Agreed. Oh, Sora's drawing.
I bet it's in here. There.
The Kingdom Key D.
Is that what you're after?
Yep, it's just the key I was looking for. A Keyblade from the Dark Realm.
A Keyblade of Darkness.
The Door of Darkness. Tied by 2 keys. The Door of Darkness. To seal the light. Well, we've got the keys. Now, we find the ones to close the door.
Sorry?
The door between the 2 realms, it won't let a heart with light pass through. So, only darkness keeps spilling out. We can lock the door by using the 2 Keyblades. But we need help on both sides to get the door shut.
Well then, since you'll be doing the locking, let me be the one to close the door.
Sorry, but the job's taken by somebody else.
Riku. And that excerpt that Mickey quoted, the door to darkness tied by 2 keys, that was written on some kind of tomb of sorts in the very first Kingdom Hearts game in the End of the World. So that's a nice callback. And I gotta say, Brett Iwan's voice acting has gotten
Is
a
that the
lot
one?
better as Mickey.
Yup, the door to Kingdom Hearts. Well, it's not the Kingdom Hearts you know. Not exactly. But even though it's smaller, it's still the heart of many worlds. And even if it's not a complete Kingdom Hearts, we definitely can't leave it open like this. Or darkness will escape and destroy the remaining worlds. It's time. With this key, and Sora's in the realm of light, we're gonna close this door. Now, all we need is Riku.
Sora. Riku.
There! That's everybody! Come on, Aqua!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Back off!
Aqua!
Go without me!
No,
Do as she says, Mick. Of all the things to remember. Because Mickey was shirtless in the first Kingdom Hearts, so I guess that's the in-canon explanation as to why he was like that. Oh boy. If only they had paid that much attention to
The battle
detail
for
in
the realm
dream
of
drop
light.
distance.
Is not won. Thanks to Terra and Mickey, I know what's at stake.
Yep.
I'm not afraid. I will face the long darkness. The next time someone wanders into the realm of darkness, I'll be here. A light to cut through all the shadows. I will be their wayfinder. And one day, I'll return to Terra and Ven. I am Master Aqua, and that's a promise.
Yep.
Aqua!
Lost again. And unfortunately, Mickey can't stop to look for her because he knows he has a job to do.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good!
Oh man, the Destiny Islands look beautiful in these graphics.
It's beautiful.
And night falls. Which I find odd considering there's technically
stars
no
are out.
time in the realm of darkness.
Terra. Ven. Just me again. They did it. The worlds are being restored. May our hearts be our guiding key. You'll know where I am.
Okay, now that the credits are rolling, time for my full, honest review of Kingdom Hearts 0.2, Birth by Sleep, A Fragmentary Passage. For those who are unfamiliar with how I review and rate games, here is my method of scoring. There are two ratings that I will come up with. One is for quality, and the other for personal enjoyment. The quality rating is where I give credit and criticism where it's due. No holds barred and no excuses. This scoring mechanic sees me divide a game up into 7 categories, which are story, vocal performance, music, graphics, gameplay, system performance, and challenge. Each of the 7 categories have a score of 10 to start with, and, depending on the severity of each issue I find and/or how complex each section is, I will deduct anywhere from half a point to the full 10 until the number reaches 0. The final score for the game as a whole is calculated by taking the average number of the individual category scores, which is also rounded to the nearest half point for simplicity. The personal enjoyment scoring mechanic is purely subjective and is based on how much I, as a consumer, enjoy the title. This rating is also based off of a number of 10 and rounded to the nearest half number as well. Explanation out of the way, I'm going to get started. To summarize, while this installment's story, gameplay, and combat were decent in their own right, along with this installment harnessing and taking advantage of modern technology to improve visuals and transitions, the length of the game, along with the lack of overall content and critical mode drawbacks, made this installment less fun to get invested in. First category is story. This includes dedication to source material, continuity, and lore, if any exist, the main plot, side stories, character interactions and development, and how well everything flows together. Story is alright for what it is. The game's length doesn't really give a whole lot of room for growth and exploration, but this is understandable given that this installment is meant to bridge the gap between Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1 in terms of narrative. While I personally did find Yen, Sid, and Mickey's alibi for why Aqua was never mentioned to Sora or Riku during the events of the first 3 games a bit lazy, I understand that they had to come up with some kind of explanation to justify their knowledge of Aqua in the Dark Realm. However, it still felt like that explanation was lacking somehow, even if I can't quite put my finger on it. I will say this though. They paid much more attention to detail in this installment than they did in Dream Drop Distance in terms of continuity, even going so far as to comically explain why Mickey was shirtless in Kingdom Hearts 1. So, based on all these factors for story, I give this a 6.5 at best. Next is vocal performance. Although Willa Holland, Aqua's voice actress, or VA, is still decent and shines the best in this installment when acting amused or downtrodden, the rest of her attempted emotions conveyed felt a little flat, which was a bit surprising. Haley Joel Osment, Sora's voice actor, while technically having a cameo, had a similar problem, which is to be expected given that he was 27 when this game was released. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that his acting job is still just as off as it was in Dream Drop Distance. But admittedly, the scene in the gummy ship had a better acting job from him. The real surprise came from Brett Iwan, Mickey's VA. He sounds much more in tone like Wayne Allwine did during the first 3 games. He seems to have finally hit his stride and feels much more natural and believable in emotions conveyed and line delivery. The rest of the voice cast had no issues, although Tony Anselmo, Donald's VA, definitely sounds a bit different and more strained due to his age. Allison Stoner, who takes over the role of Kairi from Hayden Panettiere from this point onward, was good, but still sounds too much like Shion. So for this category, I give it a 7. Next is music. As I've stated in previous reviews, thanks to the musical ear of Yoko Shimomura, this is one category that seems to do well across the board throughout the entire franchise. However, Shimomura only made one original track for this game, Wave of Darkness, the theme of the Demon Tide, which is kinda to be expected given this game's diminutive size and reuse of previous themes from Birth by Sleep and other installments. Interestingly, the game seemed to have a focus of reusing, rearranging, or remixing previous tracks in the series, which is a trend that will continue into Kingdom Hearts 3 and Melody of Memory. So the music, while good, really did not have much of anything new to bring to the table, unlike the vast majority of the franchise, although Wave of Darkness was still an excellent boss track. Taking all these factors into account gets this category a 6. Next is graphics. This includes thematic visuals, if any exist, resolution and attention to detail in things like the environment, character design, materials, etc. This is probably the game's greatest strength. This is the installment that not only sees the graphics, character, and world models, etc. shift away from the classic PlayStation 2 era art style and into a modern age, harnessing and taking advantage of the latest technology. Not only were the aforementioned items much more improved and matured by extension, but little things like textures in hair, skin, and clothing, lip syncing, and even lighting were so much more improved upon thanks to the power of the Unreal Engine 4 and the PlayStation 4's natural hardware. For some reason, I have a slight preference for these graphics, textures, and character models over the ones they used for Kingdom Hearts 3. There is a slight difference if you look close enough, but that difference can be somewhat negligible. So for graphics, I give this a 9. Next is gameplay. This includes mechanics, modes, engagement, immersiveness, replay value, cosmetic items in both variety and quality, and style/modularity. In computer science, modularity is the extent to which something can be taken apart and reconfigured while still being functional. Basic combat is fun and engaging, and the hybrid use of physical and magic elements in this game are fun as well. But the magic did take a step back in terms of variety and quality when compared to Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance. This can be attributed to two things. First, this installment sees gameplay mechanics return to their roots by using mechanics and controls identical to Kingdom Hearts 2, and second, this picks up right after the events of the secret episode in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. The focus gauge takes the place of the drive gauge from Kingdom Hearts 2, and Aqua is limited in her spells. She only has access to the base 4 advanced spells, Faraga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Curaga, all of which rely on the MP bar. Her running speed is faster, which is nice, but she still feels kind of floaty in combat, especially in the air. Situation commands are a new chargeable mechanic that not only take the place of reaction commands, but function similar to the command gauge mechanic from Birth by Sleep. This allows Aqua to not only use her Spellweaver command style, but also lets her utilize team-up commands and more powerful spells depending on what kind of damage is blocked or inflicted consistently. Transitions from cutscenes to combat were seamless and one of the most aesthetically pleasing advancements in the game. Gameplay's biggest downside is the lack of second chance, once more, and supposedly leaf bracer when playing in critical mode. Unless you really know what you're doing, you're gonna be in for a world of hurt. The boss fights aren't bad and force you to learn how to do things fast, but that handicap does get old fast. I will admit though, the Demon Tower and the Demon Tide bosses do feel a bit lazy in terms of design and, I guess you could say, mechanic. It was really not the greatest, but still not terrible. The objectives that take place are not terrible, but they force the player to play the game multiple times to completely unlock everything, which is both a benefit to replay value and a detriment to those trying to unlock everything in one run. On top of that, the lack of a report section makes it impossible to keep track of which treasures you've collected and where, which is a downside. Also, there is no money in the Realm of Darkness and no Moogle shop, so if you need to stock up on items, guess what you'll be doing? Replaying the game over and over again, which is tedious and not very fun if I'm being honest. The cosmetic items have no bearing on the game except for trophies and objectives, and they don't even show up in cutscenes when equipped, which makes the whole mechanic pointless. So for all this, gameplay gets a 7. Next is system performance. System performance was good. No frame drops that I remember, but transitions from world to world and loading times took a step back from the previous games in terms of duration. So this installment gets a 9 in this category. And lastly, challenge. 4 difficulty modes for a wide variety of players is appreciated, and the more difficult boss rush and secret boss is a nice touch as well. But the lack of abilities while playing in critical mode puts a major damper on things, and forcing the player to play the game over and over again to farm items for said difficult bosses is annoying. Make no mistake about that. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. A healthy amount of challenge is not bad, but a ridiculous amount of frustration caused by garbage mechanics is not remotely welcome, and I still stand by that statement even with this franchise that's dear to me. Being unable to switch difficulties on the fly in case someone runs into trouble also puts a bit of a damper on things. Although, to be fair, in its defense, Kingdom Hearts as a franchise does not seem to deviate from that formula ever since it started, so I don't expect that to change. So for challenge, it gets a 6. Now that all 7 categories have been scored, I'm going to take their average to arrive at the final score for the game as a whole. Score is based on increments of half a point, so any in-between numbers will be rounded to the nearest half point to simplify things. So, based on all the information provided beforehand, Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep: A Fragmentary Passage earns a score of 7 out of 10 based on quality alone. Based on my own personal enjoyment as a consumer, I would also give this a 7 out of 10. And that's it for my review. Hopefully that was informative, if not helpful.
Aqua on the Dark Margin, meeting with Ansem the Wise. A direct tie-in to the ending of Birth by Sleep, or at least the secret episode's ending.
I thought I heard her voice in the distance.
She sacrificed herself to save me? Why did you keep it from me for so long?
I had to respect her choice.
What about us? You could have given us a choice. We could have gone and helped her.
I know.
Do not be rash, Riku. As Mickey told you clearly in his story, reaching the realm of darkness the first time was not a simple task. And even if we had found a way back in, regrettably, none of us possessed the necessary means to get Aqua back out safely. So I forbade Mickey from telling you, let alone going after her.
Why keep it secret?
That much is obvious. If not you, then certainly Sora would have staged a reckless attempt at rescue.
That is true. Sora does tend to do that.
Now we can help Aqua. You and I. We're gonna go find her.
Yeah, count me in.
Yup.
Who's this new Riku and where's the old one?
New me?
Yeah. You're more like Sora.
Should I be flattered? I try too hard to be the role model. It's more fun to just listen to my heart. Which is Sora-esque.
Yep.
Well, we still like you. Master, I came here because I wanted to help somehow. What can I do?
I have entrusted the wizard Merlin to oversee the training for our new Keyblade wielders, yourself and Lee.
Lee?
He means Axel.
What?
Yeah, an appropriate
He's a regular
response.
person now. He even saved Sora for us. You can trust him. Come on, Riku. It's time for us to go. First, we gotta find an entrance to the realm of darkness.
Mickey, take these along with you. The three good fairies asked that you be presented with them. They are new vestments, which will shield the both of you from the darkness.
Thank you, Master.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Alison Stoner's voice acting job as Kairi was better in this installment than it was in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, stop talking.
You were gone a long time. What were you doing?
Secret. I'm back! Huh? What? Just us?
The others all had important work to do, so I sent them on their way.
That's great. They could have said goodbye.
It's your fault you missed him.
It is not. I just like to say goodbye to all my friends.
Then do it faster.
I'm here now, right?
We have matters to discuss.
What?
In order to defeat Xehanort, there are allies we must gather, acting now to rouse them from their slumber. We have discussed this before, Sora. Your Mark of Mastery exam was conducted in the hopes you would acquire the power to wake them. However, the darkness nearly took control of you, and your grasp of your new abilities leaves much to be desired. Furthermore, Xehanort nearly made you his vessel, and in the process stripped you of most of the power you had gained by then. I suspect you have already noticed this, correct?
And there it is, the in-canon explanation as to why Sora starts at level 1 again.
Whatever. Happens all the time.
Yep, and he's acknowledging it.
Chip and Dale are currently analyzing data that Ansem the Wise provided to Riku, and which could offer us a clue to retrieving our friend's lost hearts. I have very high hopes for this data.
I'd hope so.
However, our greatest chance of stopping Xehanort's plan still lies with you, Sora. If you trust the guidance your heart gives, I know we will find all of the Guardians of Light. But first, you must regain all the strength you have lost. Perhaps it is foolish to expect a complete recovery, but it is absolutely vital you perfect one power, the power of waking, which you failed to master during your exam. There's someone who lost his strength and found it again. A true hero to whom you ought to pay a visit. Perhaps he can point you in the right direction.
Sorry, Sora, but you don't have muscles.
Got it.
You can count on us to take care of Sora.
I would have it no other way. I put Sora in your hands.
Donald! Goofy!
You can't become a master without us.
Huh?
I never would have thought you'd fail that exam, Sora.
Hey!
You're just a hot pint.
But the three of us together make a whole pint.
Pint and a half.
Yep.
And don't forget, we'll keep an eye on you.
Oh, this is gonna be lots of fun.
It's not a vacation.
Since when do you care?
Let's go! Count on us!
Yep, the Three Stooges back in action again.
How are we supposed to get there now?
What? I thought you knew.
Looks like all the old highways are closed. Didn't Master Yen Sid say that Sora should trust the guidance his heart gives?
Come on, Sora. Which way? Hey, would you get serious?
Give me a break. I'm trying. These things take time.
Well, since we've already been before, why don't you try picturing our friends like we're there?
I have to say it. This is still Sora's best look. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well,
Sorry, I got nothing. What did you expect?
I wish they would have kept this.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Huh? What's that?
Master Yen Sid always said that, right before we went off on any of our real important adventures.
Really? Ring a bell?
Maybe I just imagined it.
May my heart be my guiding key. I've got it!
The Kingdom Key looks extra shiny now.
All right! Olympus Coliseum, here we come!
Reconnect. Kingdom Hearts. Proud player / critical competitor. Trophy earned. Nice. Okay. The battle report, of course. Game mode, critical. Objectives completed, 53%. Treasure chests opened, 56%. 728 enemies defeated. 23 style changes performed. Most used magic, Thundaga, of course, my personal favorite. And that took me just over 5 hours, which isn't bad, actually. And I gotta say it, though. I mean, Tony Anselmo, Donald's Donald Duck's voice actor, you can hear the age in his voice now. It's starting to catch up with him, because the first Kingdom Hearts, I believe, was released in 2001 or it was the early 2000s, and now this game got released in 2017. That's a whole, like, 16 years later. I mean, you can hear the strain that like Donald's voice is having on him. And I'm not trying to be ageist or anything, but you know, it's kind of sad hearing, you know, people that you grew up listening to have their voices change or whatnot. I mean, same thing goes for Rob Paulson. I mean, he looks, I mean, he's still, you know, voice acting, but you can definitely hear the change. And, you know, I mean, I know that everybody ages, everybody dies eventually, but it's still kind of a bummer. And but a reverse effect is happening for Sora. I mean, it's been 5 years between the release of this game and Dream Drop Distance, so Sora definitely sounds even more different than he did in Dream Drop. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, Haley Joel Osment had to keep the deeper voice for Ventus, of course, but, yeah. But anyway, that's it. And now that this is all said and done, I am going to be saving this clear data. And just in case I run into any issues with recording, I'm going to put this in slot number 8. Alright. And that about wraps it up for this guy. Or for this, not this guide. What am I saying? I'm still in the mindset of the guides that I was doing. Yeah, but that about wraps it up for this playthrough. And it's been fun, actually. I enjoyed doing this, despite how short it was, more than I did with Dream Drop. And yeah, it was a return to form for the series. And yeah, so there's probably going to be one more bonus episode after this episode is done. And that's going to be a secret boss that I heard of. And that is I believe it's called the Zodiac Phantom Aqua, which I know is the hardest boss in this whole game. But I'll probably be doing that another day. I actually recorded all of these episodes in one sitting, so it's a bit interesting for me. But anyway, that being said, it's at this point that I'm going to be stopping the episode. So, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Ventus, out.